Hey. Welcome to SimCity. I am the Trunkleton. I hope you're having a good day or even a better day than good. Depends on how you see it. Alright, so, oops, just a small bit of lag there. And my frames are going sky high. Right, we need to increase these roads. I put it down to 1 speed just for a moment. Let's just go medium density right off the bat. Medium density. Even for these. Right. We're gonna need a few factories in our city anyway. Because of, let's just do up to there for now. That should be enough. Because we're gonna have some commercial, so we're gonna need factories. I do wish Maxis would change that. We're not gonna upgrade these side roads. There's not enough traffic to do anything. Arcology is now constructing. That is good. We're just getting the people and the power. That is awesome. So hopefully this episode we can maybe start getting rid of some of the people, maybe not, maybe that'll be another episode. So, I got reminded that this tiny little bus stop right here was the reason I could not join these roads. Typical me. You know, it's quite hard recording, you know, I've got to think of things to say and, you know, sometimes things just slip my mind. So, now we've upgraded roads, we should start getting these close now hiring thing. So close needs workers. It says close now hiring. I think they changed that instead of close needs workers. That should start to change soon. So let's fast forward time a bit. Let's get these. Yeah, they're constructing. There's the smogginess. Whoop. Should probably spend less time up there. There we go. Construction complete. We now have an arcology. Let's cut the ribbon quickly to keep doing this. And it's so loud. I don't know how loud that is for you guys, but it's so loud for me. Oh my, that is loud. I do apologize if that's loud for you guys. Right, we need to get this up to level 8 before we can do anything. The power should come from the cities. I don't think it's needed from our city. That is still so loud even though we're in our city. Oops. Stop it. Bad. Bad arcology. The arcology is my favorite great work. So I've only ever tried which one was it we put in our region? Was it the space one? Over here, which isn't built because it's not part of our quadrant. But that's okay. You know what? That's okay. Doesn't matter. Don't need it. Let's upgrade this tiny piece of road, just because I need to. And I didn't start my timer, so we can do about 25 minutes instead. So it might be a bit shorter. Right. Are these? Do we have more workers yet? We got a few. So maybe, baby. You're abandoned. Too much crime. We'll get a handle on that, don't worry. We're probably going to need a few police stations. Wow. They're all closed now hiring. That is a lot. It will change, don't you worry. That will go away. That's on fire. This is the only thing I can foresee in the future. The thing is, most of our stuff is going to be ploppables, so they don't burn. They may get robbed, but it's not going to do anything anyway, because they're not going to close because they're getting robbed or there's a murder happening now. You know, the tourists won't care. It's just going to be our commercial. So we are going to have at least fire and a police station. Because this is raging out of control. Look at this. I cannot wait till tonight. For you guys, the video will already be up, but The Sims 4, man. I am so excited. My wife will be asleep and I'm going to be recording right here. So she's going to be asleep behind me. It's going to be crazy. I think we need to upgrade this road. There is a lot of traffic on it. So let's just go straight to high density. High density. This is just crazy. I am super excited. I hope you guys are going to watch. At least some of you guys. I know not everyone that plays SimCity likes The Sims, and likewise not everyone that likes The Sims likes SimCity. I'm just one of those people. I don't think we really need this now, but let's keep it there because the people are walking. There's no traffic there, but let's keep it like that. That's okay. We have a lot of buses. We're probably going to need at least 2 of these, if not 3. So we've got to take that into account for our gambling, because we're not only going to be doing gambling, we are going to be doing everything for culture. Apart from that, so we're going to have at least 3 cultural buildings, one stadium, maybe the big stadium. This is later on. First, we got to do all the technical stuff, like filling out the cities, which ones are the most profitable. And I want to do the amusement park. I want to basically place at least one of each of these in the city as well. House of Worship doesn't come in, it doesn't draw tourists, only the locals. So we don't have to do that. That's the whole point. We're going to do a bit of everything in this city. In the end, first, look at this traffic. We've got to organize it a lot better. I'm thinking the main thoroughfare should at least be avenue. So something coming down here being avenue. Easy. We can see that right now. Even here, I bet if we should upgrade these roads, we need to get things done. I know I'm not doing a lot yet. Let's go high density right away. Nothing is, oops. Nothing is on here. Oh. Yeah, nothing is on here. So let's just go high. I'm kind of waiting. Let's do this as well. Right, there we go. Because the entrance to the city is going to be so busy now. That doesn't bother me so much. As long as the people can get around. You know, they can get to work on time. This isn't the nicest way to do it. Traffic, traffic, traffic. It's a lot of people. Let's see what kind of people they are. Population. Tourists. They're mostly tourists. Few workers, which is okay. Students there as well. It's not, at least there's no shoppers. Everyone else is in the city. It's the middle of the night. That is a lot of people. How many tourists do we have in this city right now? Culture tells me tourists. Oh no, landmarks. There we go. Tourists. Does it say the same for attractions? Yeah, everything else is tourists apart from worshippers. So, wow. 13,000 tourists in our city. And we've got more medium than low. Which is not what I really want. We want about even. It's not too far off, in all honesty. If we go back here. For yesterday. Less than 1,000 difference. Which is okay, I guess. But right now, I want to stick to low. Low wealth. A little, at least these. We've got to figure out who makes more money. Because this is a low wealth one. Which is full. This is a medium wealth one. Which is almost full. So that's making income versus expense. It's not full though. We need to see it full. So that's about 3,000 something, where this is 2,900, a bit less than 3,000. So this actually makes more money because it can handle more low wealth tourists. Yeah. It's not much more, but you know, if we had a whole city full of these, you know, it's just, they have the same things. One set of hotel rooms and 3 extra things. And that makes more money. Because it can hold more tourists. It's as simple as that. Even though there's less medium wealth, a lot more low wealth, it adds up to be quite a bit more. You know, the medium wealth bring in a lot more money. But it doesn't matter if it can hold more in a low wealth one. So everything should be open now. Oops. Oh yeah, they're all open. So we fixed that problem now that we upgraded the roads, and the Arcology is probably working as well. Oh, we're full to 8 now, that's why. Yeah, I don't think we need people living in our city anymore. We got the bus station, we got places for that to go. And this will, you know what, let's just bulldoze up to, cannot on fire. Okay, let's get rid of this one, and this one. Garbage. I don't think we will need garbage, but let's keep it there for now. Right. Once that's gone out, we can demolish that stuff. I don't know if I should just go ahead and delete it all. Upgrade. We've unlocked everything anyway. I don't think it matters too much. Sorry, if we go to transportation, we got everything. Except for maglevs. We have fire stations. We got tourism, right? Yeah. What else do we have to unlock? Utilities we've done already, I think. Yeah. So we got everything. Transportation, tourism, education, finance. We've done it all. Sewage and water we're gonna need to keep, obviously. Power. Education. I don't think education does anything to tourism, so we do not need this, you know, unlike the tech. Like I said, we're probably gonna need some industry for the small amount of commercial that we get. Now hiring. Let's find one that's open. You know, worried about crime, need more shoppers. We can do that here, actually, right? We can see here. What's going on? Commercial is not getting enough freight. So that's fine. I think this is finished now. Bulldoze this road. I think we're just going to go ahead and get rid of it all. We won't need garbage. Oh, we might need garbage because of the... Let's just get rid of it all. We don't need it. We don't need a city hall. We don't need anything. They're gone. Our clinic, I'll do it. We won't need a clinic. We're gonna need the cop shops though. We will fix that all up later on. We don't need any of this. Don't need the bridge anymore. Right. Small plot of pollution. So what do we have to do? What do we need? So we definitely need power. We need sewage and water. We've got 1 million to sort all this out before we can go full blast of this city. And we need to design it. I honestly thought before I started this episode that it was just a full map of land, but we have water, so we got to work around that. But that's good because that means we can bring in high wealth tourists. We can bring in workers from the other cities. All of this traffic will just flow around here right now. It might reduce the amount of tourists actually because we don't have any other commercial buildings around the city, so they're not going to draw in the tourists as much. We do have an upgrade here. This should be, it's fully upgraded now, which is awesome. Which means we can place all of these down, which is good. So we got a fully upgraded one of them. One of them, that's it. I don't know how we're going to do this. So at the back of the city is where I want to put the amusement park. But before we do that, we should really fill out the city full of this stuff. And I'm thinking all of this should be over here. Because we can cram that in there. You know, even fill it up to capacity and switch it all off first. And do stuff like that. Why? That's a double intersection right there. I've never seen it here before like this. It's because of this. That is crazy. It looks cool though. Because there's no real T intersection or even a four-way intersection. It's just to let them in and out. Like that. It doesn't have anything. There's no traffic lights for it. There's no stop signs. It does look rather cool though. Things are burning. Yes, we need a fire station. Let's place down a fire station first. And we really have to make sure the traffic is low by making sure we have enough buses, which means we need normal city buses as well. So let's get this fire station down first. We might go all out. Oops, let's just place this. Let's fill this up first before we start fixing our city up. So how do we want to do it? That is the question. We're really need to think because we've got to figure out how many of these are in one row. Especially considering that most of this doesn't work to the side. Oh, to the side. Let's do that. Let's do an experiment right now. We don't need to pause it, but whatever we draw, how big are you? Let's just draw it right off a fair bit to the side. Let's hold shift and come all the way to the edge as far as we can go, and start placing down a buttload of these all along the edge, and see where we have to stop and where the space is. And if it looks like we need space here, if there's enough space, that we might put it here, or you know, because for now, if we run a road down the edge, especially if I hold shift down here, let's just do that for now. Yeah, see, there's a bit of space wasted here, but we will see. We will see. So let's go. Remember, everything's experimental right now. We don't, well, I don't know exactly. See, is that enough to fit one in? I don't think so. Let's zoom all the way in here. That's saying it's enough right there, but I don't think it is. Let's come 2 over. So 2 over from the edge, because of the curve there, I think it affects it. So let's just stick down the nickel slot. That's perfect. So it was 2 over. Nickel slots, nickel slots, nickel slots. And we need to place a sign. We cannot forget to place the sign. Right, let's just switch that off. We do not, it's not going to work. What I mean by it's not going to work, we're not going to have it work. So we need to get it so it's green, and then come 1, 2 over. I think that's enough space. We will find out right now. It is, that's perfect. So 2 over from whenever it's not working. Like that, and then this. Now, we don't have to place these, but these signs, but they attract tourism. So they bring people in, and it looks like it's wasting space, so we have to come. And it's grey, so there, 1, 2 over. So all of this, oh, I missed out. It was 3 over on that one. Then let's go 3 over then, both those. Or maybe I should calculate it from where I can squeeze it in there, how many dots over we need to go. That might be the better idea. So from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 over completely. We count 6. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's perfect. And then a sign. Now let's switch these off like I said. So we got 3 there. We might be able to get at least, well, we'll get another 3 in. I don't think we'll get a 4th one in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just do this. This is for optimal placement, you know, so we know exactly. Oops, it's only 2, right? Yeah, because we're going to be having a hotel on each one. I think that's the best thing to do. Place you down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we need a hotel on each one, so the tourists will stay overnight. And we need that. Oops, I keep forgetting to put the sign on. We need that so that they gamble the next day. Now, I know I could place 1 with just hotels on it, and that might help, but, you know, the rooms are equivalent. So if I place 1 and I can use 4, so that'll be 4 rooms. So then, granted, that can still have a bit of gambling, but will it be worth it? Because then I'm only counteracting 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I put that there, I'll be losing quite a lot of people, I think, staying. But we can always test that out as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got to test that out as well. Is it better to have these full with these nickel slots, and then say like 1 for every 4 as a hotel? It's just a hotel. Or is it better, we might be able to squeeze this in here, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or is it better to stick at 1 hotel on all of them? I think it also depends on, that's actually perfect. Hang on, we gotta put the sign in. Right. Now, if I draw this road up here as an avenue, let's pause the game. All those this. Even this for now, just for a second. If we draw this up here as an avenue, keeping it straight all the way up. I would lose pretty much one whole one down the side here. We'd have to move this over the width of an avenue, which there is enough space to actually do, I think. Yeah, if we had that as an avenue just coming up here and then every row just coming off there, we would have enough space to fit that all in. The problem I see is, where do we put all the other stuff? But I don't really see that as a problem. As we start to come down to here, you know, right here, let's say, because they've all been squished over, so let's say it only comes up to here, which might not do. When we get to this area here, we can place in a couple power plants, maybe the water to the width of one of these, or where it was before. Maybe we could do that. I think that's probably the better idea. Yeah, we'd have to move all of them over. We've also now got to figure out back-to-back placements for these, so we need to bulldoze all of these. And I think sticking a road in at the top might be the best idea. Yeah. So let's bulldoze them. So how many do we get in one row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on one row, with an avenue going up the side, which is not too bad, I think. Let's get rid of that now. We don't need that. That was just for the testing. So yeah, I think that'll fit in perfectly. We might have to see this. See, that comes slightly over. Might have to adjust that somewhere. Maybe the avenue should come off to the side and then go up. Maybe we do 2 and get the avenue in through here instead, so that it can meet up at the bottom. That might be the better idea. Let's bulldoze these for now. In fact, it might just be better to do this. Yep, that's going to be easier. Right, so let's do this top row. And we'll just go straight for high density. Get it right in as close as possible. All the way to the end there. All the way to the end there. I did keep that straight, I think so. So we're gonna have to build backwards. This is strange. I have to make sure that this has enough room to get one in on this side. We normally build this way. We always build from the left, it's easier. But we're gonna be building from the right for now. This is gonna be strange. But we can do it from the right anyway. We can come, what was it, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not going to be enough, it's going to have to be 7. And we'll just go low, nickel slots. Yeah, that's perfect. 1, 2, 3. I think for now, we can always change this later on. We're just going to have low. Low, low, low. Which one? That doesn't matter, does it? Let's just have this one in. A bit more phallic, a bit more masculine for us. So we've done that, and we've got to do another one. So like I said, 7, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, it'd be 6 from here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so 7 from the end because of that lump doesn't work. The tip of the road. Yeah, here we go. And as you can see, we can fit that in that way. But I think what we're going to have to do is on the opposite side, to squeeze it right in, is to have it so that the hotel fits in here somewhere. And it goes 1, 2 for this side. So it works. So it would be, this one would be here. There may be hotel, well, this part with the hotel at the back. And then 1, 2, these 2 over on this side. But we can do that right now. We've got to figure this out exactly right. Let's bring this back a bit. And then we can, then from there, we can figure out how much it costs to go from one side to the other. Oh, that's my stomach grumbling. Not that. We need to draw a road. What am I doing? We need to draw a road. So let's do it. We'll just draw a normal road. And I think right here is going to be enough. Maybe. So what we need to do now is It might actually have to be a bit closer. I don't even know if I did that straight. Oh yeah, we need to come a bit closer. Because if we plop that down there, go inside, place that at the back, there's still a bit of room. So let's bulldoze this road. Not all of it actually, let's come back here. We need to come in about half a road. So a bit more than that. Hold shift, keep this straight. I think we have to come in a bit more than that even. We need to plop that there. That fits. Yep, we can come in even more. Bulldoze this. All of this road to come up even more. Holding shift. Let's come up even more, and let's get this as tight as possible. There we go. I think that might be enough now. We will see. This is the hardest part. Trying to get things to fit for the first. I think we can go even closer than that. We might be able to squeeze it in like right there. Let's see. It doesn't fit now. I think we're a bit too close. Okay, hang on. Bulldoze this. We might have to come one over. We gotta get this done right. It's got a jigsaw in. I think this is the best way to do this. So let's just try it here first. We know we're off to the side, but we might have to bring the road. See, it fits in now. Now it fits in almost perfectly. Almost perfectly. There's going to be a small gap, but that small gap we can place the sign in. Aha! On the end there. So let's bulldoze this. I think this is the right road to do it on. We might be able to get a little bit closer actually, but I think this will be good. I think it'll be good enough. A bit closer might help out a bit, but let's see for now. Let's try and get this in. Because, right, okay, let's do this. Because it's got to fit perfectly, that's why. So if I place this, one dot over might be too much. Let's try here. So you can see they overlap a little bit. And I want to see if that fits. It does. Perfectly. Now let's go. 1, 2, plus the sign. That is so perfect. That is so perfect. Look at it. We have this wasted space here because of the sign. There's nothing I can do about that. Really is not. So if we carry on with the road, yeah, I'll probably upgrade all these roads later on. Let's bring this out as far as we can go. To there. I have the game paused, right? Yes. Let's unpause it and let's just switch these off. That'll be easier. That way we can still make money. People are happy now, or they were unhappy. Now the commercial's happy. 60% approval rating. The commercial will never be happy, guys. Don't worry about that. So let's stick that here. So we come to there. That's how we do it. This is too close. Pretty much where they try to line up. That's where I want to be. Sticking the low wealth down. Right, 1, 2. And a sign. It's perfect. And we come back here. We didn't put a sign on. We didn't put a sign on this fool. And they line up pretty much exact. If we get a road coming up there, we got to test how much this costs. Let's do it. Actually, let's upgrade this road first. High density. That was the whole road, right? Make sure there's nothing yet. So when I come high density to high density costs 2,147. I need to write that down. Is that straight though? If I press shift, that is straight. 2,147. Let me write that down quickly. 2,147. So what we can do now is to figure out the next road, which is what we're gonna do this very second. So from here we come down. Let's take the guides off because it's just gonna get in the way. So it's what, 2,147. So we come back 2,000. We need to zoom in a bit more. 140. 7. There we go. 2,145 should fit. And we can test that right now. Let's do it back to back. So this is just a very quick test. We'll delete these in 1 second. Just place them there with this at the back. And then we'll scooch around the other side. And we'll place another one, like I said, right there. That should fit in. This is at 2,145. And you see, the gap is so tiny. Fits in perfectly. So that's what we need to know. Round that number. 2,147, 2,145. So we know that works all the way. So let's quickly see how many of these we can make. Because we're running out of time. 2,145. Difference is so minute here. I have to actually zoom in a bit more. There we go. That'll do. Get it as close as possible. So now the next one. 2,100. That'll probably work. I'm sure of it. 2,100. Oh, we actually... Let's draw this out a bit. Let's get it in here. 2,000. There we go. That'll do. So from here we can see we're gonna have, what was it, 7. So that's 14, 28. 28 plus 28 is 56. Up to here we're gonna have 56 of them, and that's about half the map. So we're gonna get close to 100 here of these buildings. And these won't be like this, these lines will go, it'll all be connected to this somehow. But we'll start doing that next episode. I want to thank you very much for watching. We have no people living in our city, and it is doing fine. See, these are, oh, clothes needs water. What am I doing? We got problems because I'm a fool. There we go. Oopsie. I switched that on, they'll open back up. But we got so much money, they'll open back up. The gambling house, it's earning money. Even though there's no water and sewage and power. But see, they have workers, so we can check that very quickly. How many people are commuting in? 2,000, almost 3,000 people commuting. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. If you want to watch some more, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.